to Athens, Georgia. April Fool's Day, 1994. And I had a whole bunch of songs and a broke down guitar, and I needed a new one that worked. And at that time, there wasn't a music store worth a shit in this town, and so I kept driving to Atlanta looking for a place, and I ended up in, oh shit, somebody mad. Well, what store are you referring to, mister? Was it here then? 17 years ago?
He's talking about a store you can buy something to play something with, not something so you can listen to somebody else play something. Dumbass, shut the fuck up.
I'm sure not bad enough in the record stores. Yeah, Wilk Street was here. Wilk Street rules. Danger Mouse worked here back then at Wilk Street. It was cool. Now I'm talking about dropping over to Clark Music in Midtown Atlanta. Y'all remember Clark Music? No, but it was great. It was a great guitar shop, and I eventually found the guitar I needed, and I figured out how to pay for it, and I made it happen, and I got that guitar, and I lived to be happily ever after. But in the meantime, I spent a bunch of time driving around Metro Atlanta, stuck in traffic, and going to one guitar shop after another, and having some guy in a suit try to sell me a Ibanez. I already had a fucking Ibanez. But eventually I went to Clark Music and I got that guitar. But in the meantime, I've been digressing, because the point of this entire story is all those music stories had one thing in common in 1994. Because in a dark corner with cobwebs and dust collecting on, there was at least one piece of gear in every one of those motherfucking guitar stores in Atlanta, Georgia. With ARS spray painted in white on the road case or somewhere on the end. Now, for those of you born after 1969 or so, once upon a time in Atlanta, Georgia, there was a band called the Atlanta Rhythm Section. And folks did affectionately refer to them as ARS. And they sold millions of motherfucking records, and they bought drugs, and they fucked groupies, and they had the best time in the world. And they bought lots of gear, and they put it all in really nice road cases, and they spray painted their name on it, so if someone stole it, they'd know whose shit they were stealing. Holy shit, I got me some ARS shit. This shit must be good. They played Spooky, motherfucker. I got Spooky in my den. Come on over, let me play you some Spooky, motherfucker. And they sold millions of copies, but goddammit, fame is a fleeting thing. And in 1980, MTV came along, and there just wasn't room on the video screen for folks who looked like Paul Goddard. Although I do have a picture of Paul Goddard's with Linda Blair sitting on his knee. But then I digress again, because in 1994, there wasn't a single piece of gear anywhere in the Metro Atlanta, Georgia area that didn't, someplace have written ARS. Because you see, first you sell the road case, then you sell what was in it. First you sell the road case, and then you sell what was in it. I said first you sell your road case, and then you sell what was in it. This song is a love song.